Hello, everyone. Hello once again. Today, my name is Michael Olawayi. I am an entrepreneur and in partnership with an amazing company. And welcome once again to another episode of The Stories Before the Smiles. Of course, it's been said over and over again that the success and greatness of every man or woman lies in their stories. Hence, this is a business opportunity talk show designed by featuring amazing leaders in the network marketing industry and especially from my amazing company. They will be sharing their epic stories, challenges, successes, tips, and skills to scale your business in the network marketing profession. And in overall, their entrepreneurial journey in a way to educate and inspire you. So, stay tuned, connected, and engaged with us if you're watching live from Facebook and YouTube channels. Drop your comments and questions, and let's enjoy this exclusive interview together. And so, today, I have the honor of hosting an amazing leader all the way from Ghana. Etisiam Mama.
Yeah, yeah.
And so, in the person of Madam Sylvia Lawson, you're welcome, ma'am. Thank you
Thank
for
you
honoring
so
this
much.
invitation. And
Thank you.
so,
It's an honor to be here.
oh, thank you, ma'am. So I'm just quickly going to run through her biography. In fact, it's loaded. It's loaded. We have an important guest here today. So, who is Sylvia Lawson? Sylvia Adjoa Lawson has had a successful career as a professional accountant for 23 years. Wow, it's a long time. And so, prior to starting her own business, Sylvia was the Chief Finance Officer, CFO, for DYI Limited. She has also worked across various industries in Ghana. A few mentions are Revenue Accounting Manager for Ghana International Airlines, Group Financial Controller for UBI, now PUMA Energy, Head of Finance for Mangifera Energy Resources Limited, Chief Finance Officer for Curist Pharma Limited, just to mention a few. So she is currently the founder and CEO of Bobblz Laundry Services Limited and TM Accent Limited. She started her finance career in 1998 with KPMG, an international audit and accounting firm where she worked for 6 years. Ma'am, you've come a long way. So,
Long way.
Sylvia is a fellow of the Association of Chartered Certified Accountants, FCCA. Hey, a member of the Institute of Chartered Accountants Ghana, ICAGH, and holds an MBA from the University of Wales. Wow. Sylvia partnered with Longreach in June 2019 immediately after just one meeting. One meeting. These are upline. These are another firebrand we should be expecting with Kennedy Amakwa,
Yeah.
the leader of PGW Ghana and Mama UK. Watch out for these people, eh? Watch out for them. And they're actually doing amazingly in network marketing space. So her excitement and zeal about the business has never gone down from day one. She had that encounter. So despite the challenges of 2020, the pandemic and all that, she still managed to bag one trip to Dubai and was the first person to qualify for the 2020 Car Award promo in Ghana. Although the promo had not ended at that time, she qualified. So there is impossibility is nothing
Yeah.
with our company. So she was also awarded the best long range stockist in the Volta region of Ghana in 2020. So if you're from Ghana, you're watching us, via the social media. These are information for you now. You have a stockist in Ghana. So in 2021, she has already qualified for a double slot for Dubai again in this same company. Wow, it's amazing. And she is still working towards getting her second. She never stops, she never stops. She's still working towards getting her second car in Long Reach by the end of the year. Everything is possible with Long Reach. So finally, it's her determination to touch more lives with this Long Reach opportunity that we have. Madam, it's so amazing. What an opportunity that we have here, transforming lives.
Yeah.
Having
The
gone
language
through
opportunity is big.
it's really massive.
Yes.
Having gone through your bio, now let's keep the ball rolling. Are you ready to unleash some values? Not all, but some.
I was born ready.
Thank you so much, man. Thank you so much. So that takes us to the first question. Wow. How did you get started in network marketing? How did you get started?
All right. So my first stint with network marketing, I'll say, dates back as far as 2010.
Wow.
2010, yes. A friend introduced me to a company, and they were selling body magic, like underwear for women. It was a company in the US. They didn't have an office in Ghana, so there were a lot of problems, shipments, etc., etc. So of course, it took the zeal out of me. So my first attempt at network marketing was in 2020. Then between 2020 and 2029, I kept attempting other companies. I attempted about 7 or 8 different network businesses, all because I'm always open to opportunity. I'm always open. I've always had an open heart, an open mind, looking for opportunity. I liked venturing into the unknown. Anything that will fetch money and is legal, I will do. So I liked trading, etc. And I also know that I'm a social person. I love to meet people. I think it's a strength I have. I can mix with people, crack jokes. So I'm a social, somebody would say you are a social beast. Yes. So I thought that network marketing was going to work for me, but I tried different companies, and most of those companies did not have offices in Ghana. Some, you had people in Ghana, in Nigeria, in Togo doing the business, but it was very difficult, because if they don't have an office here, when you have issues with shipment, issues with commissions, there was really nobody to talk to. So I went off network marketing. I didn't want to hear about network marketing anymore. I didn't want to hear about network marketing. Then in 2018, a wonderful sister from Nigeria talked to me about Long Reach, but I never really took it serious. Let me put it that way. I never really took off with the business till June 2019, when I met Kennedy. Then he explained Long Reach to me, and I believe God works mysteriously, because around that same time I met Kennedy, Mama UK was in town. She was in Ghana.
Wow.
To support Kennedy, because Kennedy had also joined Long Reach and he was doing well. So Mama UK came all the way from London to come and support Kennedy in Ghana. And that was the same time I had been introduced to Kennedy. So I met the two of them. They spoke about Long Reach. I'm like, Wow. I saw that Longreach was in Ghana. Longreach, we went to the head office. I saw the products, and the two of them just blew my mind. So that was when I decided that let me give this also a try and see what could come out of it. So that is how I met Longreach.
Wow. That's really, it's so interesting. It's so interesting to hear. So, why Longreach Bioscience? An option for you to partner with.
Yeah.
You came across the opportunity. You said, you're someone that's, you have an open mind to opportunities. And then what gave you that conclusion? And how has the journey been so far?
Okay. So, what made me decide to partner with Longreach? Number one was the caliber of people who spoke to me. Take Mama UK, Esther Ajala, a professional, a woman who would not trade her integrity for anything. She's in ministry. She's a full-time teacher. She's an accomplished woman. And also, she has succeeded in Longreach. So it made me think, wow, there must be something there. Then, talking about Kennedy as well, this was a young man, an accountant just like me, with a lot on his plate. He has his own accounting firm. He has different companies he's working for, etc. But he was succeeding in the business. And as of June 2019, when I met the two of them, Kennedy had already qualified for 2 cars. He qualified for 2 cars the first year he joined Longreach. Wow. And that year he told me he was working to qualify for 4 in 2019. I'm like, what is happening? Because as a professional accountant, I've worked in different roles. And every organization I work for, I'm given an official car.
Wow.
But it is not mine. It's for the company. It's either an official car or you take a car loan to buy your car. But this is a company that was raining cars for free. So that was number one. The people who were running this business had integrity. The second thing was the presence. Longreach was present in Africa. And I knew about the fact that they were building a multi-million-dollar factory in Nigeria. I'm like, well, all these I hadn't heard with all the other companies I have attempted business with. Then I saw the products. My God. The other businesses I have tried, you won't believe it. I even joined a business that was selling plaster from the US, a network marketing company.
Wow.
Yes, we were selling plaster. I attempted different products. But when I saw Longreach was hand cream, mouth freshener, toothpaste. I'm like, wow, this is home. Anybody can do this. Some companies are just supplements. They turn us into doctors, prescribing things for diseases that we have not even heard before. So these 3 or 4 things made me decide that no, there is something in this business. Why don't I look at it and run with it? So that was the reason I chose Longreach. The investment they had made in Africa, no company had made that investment in Africa. And I could see that Longreach was changing the lives of ordinary people. So I'm like, why not? Money is good. Too much money is never bad. So that was why I selected Longreach.
Just like the Bible says that money answered all things.
Amen.
It answered all things.
Amen.
So how has the journey been so far with you? How's the journey been so far? Is it rosy, or bread and butter, honey all the time?
I wish it is rosy,
Let
bread
us
and
know,
butter. I wish. And in one word, I would say the journey has been interesting. SD Charles Tambo says we should never say it's easy, but we should say it's very simple, but it's hard work. It's simple, but it's hard work. Longreach is a simple business. So the journey, I won't say has been easy. It's been quite challenging because to succeed, you have to unlearn all that you know, relearn, unlearn, and always learn. If you come in thinking that you can do it all, because there are people I speak to, they're like, oh, you say what? I for bring 3 people, I for sell, oh, I go feed do. I tell them, relax. It's not like that.
It's a process.
It's a process. It's a process. Some people think that, yeah, if I'm unable to sell, I will not succeed. I tell them, relax. It's a process. So I had to humble myself to be trained. I had to humble myself, attend trainings, watch leaders, and do your own research, because I had to research leaders who had made it. Look for people who are like you and people who are not like you. Find out what did they do, and then you take out what works for you. So the journey has not been rosy. I'm still learning. I learn every day, and just copy what the successful leaders have done. Copy it well. You make mistakes, you copy again, you make mistakes, then you progress. So that is how the journey has been, but it's been a very interesting journey.
And rewarding as well.
And very, very much rewarding. Very, very much rewarding.
Anyway, you still in a little time you share us those rewarding things that you have actually achieved,
Okay.
in the course of your journey with this amazing company. So, ma'am, some of the challenges of people, even let's start with new prospects, even some leaders who are in the business as well. Some of them are rejection, objection, and they know challenges that people come across on a daily basis when in the course of their doing their business, prospecting and recruiting. So how can I know you're a Diamond 6 leader now, and it hasn't been an easy journey to that level. And I know Diamond 7 is ticking around the corner very soon.
I tell you.
So these are some of the challenges people face: objection, rejection, and no challenges. So how can some of them overcome all this? Because it tends to discourage some of them right from the beginning, or those who are already in it, they feel like, they are not really. So how can that, I know you must have drawn strength somewhere, up until where you are now, the position you are now. So how have you been able to, and then how can other people learn from your own experience, ma'am? Yes.
Okay, so my posture is from what I have learned, and in fact I have learned a lot since I joined Longreach about leadership and about business and the whole mindset thing. We are taught, or we have learned, and I have come to learn, that to succeed in our industry, multi-level marketing, it's 80% mindset and 20% skill. So as you work on your mindset, you realize that all these failures, rejection, and all that is part of the process. It doesn't make the process complete if it is not part of it. So honestly, there are times that even where I am, I feel so down, whether it's worth it, whether where is the next PV going to come from. Even as a Diamond 6, there are times that the whole week, no PV. No PV. I'm like, wow, this thing, be being so. So sometimes I just shut down. I don't take my laptop. I don't take my phone. I just relax. watch a movie, anything that would take my mind off business, then I recharge again the following day. So the rejection is part of it. But despite all that, I always tell my team members, despite the low moments, despite the high moments and all that, you should always show up.
That's right.
Because your consistency is what will draw people to you. Your consistency, they see that, despite this, you are still posting stuff. You are still talking about the business. It attracts people to you. So you just have to be consistent and admit that the failures and the rejection and all that is part of the process.
Wow. Thank you so much, man. Yeah.
Thank you.
Key things that you made mention, in what you've just said, it's a mindset. Mindset. And I think this is one of the major things that we really battle with. The mindset of people really need to change. They need to be more open to opportunities.
Yeah.
They need to humble themselves to be able to learn, and it's also a process. There is no any finished product without a process. It must have gone through a process. You see,
That's
and
true.
so that particular time is what people find so challenging for them and frustrating. But just like you said, I said, despite low moments, just keep showing up.
Yeah.
Believing in yourself, believing in the process. And I think that's the real energy that that keeps us going, irrespective of the ups and the downs and the low moments. And it's only when it's high moment they really want to be happy, and
everybody wants to be part of that.
Absolutely. But
the truth is, you think people are not watching, but people are watching.
Yeah.
And there are two kinds of people who are watching you. The first group are people who want to see you fail. They see you talking about long range. They want to find, what have you got out of long range? What did you get? What did you gain and all that? And there's another group of people who are really looking forward to your success. So because of these two people, you have no choice than to keep going.
Keep going.
There are some people who are also looking up to you to see how you turn out, so they can also join.
Absolutely.
Yes. So you have no choice. Because of these cloud of witnesses, you have to be consistent no matter what. And I believe that God sometimes does not reward our hard work per se. He rewards our consistency. How faithful we are doing the same thing all the time.
Absolutely, man. Absolutely. And that's the truth, really. That's the truth, really. Let me just share this quickly. There's this someone who just sent me a message. I believe that was yesterday, and the person now asked, "Is it true that you won the car award? You were able to cash out the 11,000 the money?" I said, it's true. So all our conversations with the MD, with the accountant, and I just okay, evidences, even the transfer slip,
the transfer
from the accountant to my I just
you need
forwarded
to keep a copy.
Everything is there. I just forwarded those things as an evidence to them, and like you said, they are watching. Many are watching to see how you're gonna fail.
Yes.
Many are watching to see, if that thing is genuine, well, let me see result first.
Yes.
So by the time I see your result, and after that, I've seen so many people, trying to, communicate, contact, and say, we didn't know. I said, you better know now, and you better, do something about yourself, because if you don't build, If you
Yeah.
don't, if you don't build your future, no one is going to build it for you.
No one.
So we
No
need to
one.
take that responsibility and do something for
Absolutely.
ourselves, something
Yeah.
that will really transform our lives.
Yes.
Oh, thank you so much, man. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Now, another aspect
Okay.
is the area of team building. And we want to appreciate our SD3
Charles Tambo?
Mrs. Charles Stamble for the Destruct book. It's
Yes.
that book is loaded, and
It is.
in the meantime, he's not a doctor anyway, so we need to be adding
Yes,
that.
Dr. Charles. Dr. Charles.
Dr. Charles Stamble and
Yes.
Mrs. Ahwama.
Yes, on team building.
But on team building. So
Yeah, I have that book as well.
I have that book as well. So I mean, this is another thing that we need to. I want you to
Okay.
throw more light on a little bit, because I believe for you to have gotten to where you are now, it's all about team building, and
Yes.
people really need to understand that team building is the main thing.
Yes.
Is the main thing.
Yes.
Is the one that brings the success. Is the one that brings the rewards, the
Yeah.
qualifications, the even the money.
Yes.
The wealth creation that we are talking about. As regards network marketing profession.
Yes.
So how do you think it's vital? It is vital to network marketing profession and our business especially, and to also encourage those who are partners with our company, and even those who are, because I believe some other people who are not part of our company,
Yes.
they will be watching as well. So
Yeah.
how do we encourage them the importance of building a team?
Yeah. Okay, so our industry is a network industry or multi-level industry. So I think people need to understand that you can never succeed. You cannot achieve what you see people achieving alone. To qualify for a car, you need minimum, the lowest now in Ghana is the basic car for someone below a Diamond 4 is 75,000 PV. So if you want to do that on your own, for example, it means that you need to sell products or use products worth $75,000 in a year. It's not possible. So if you want to succeed in network marketing, you should know that you need a team. And it's a team that you lead. It's not a team you fight with. It's not a team you always find fault with. It's a team that you have to be selfless and serve them. No matter how annoying they can be, there are some people that can be very annoying and lazy and complain about everything. But if you want to succeed, you have to manage every type of person. So as I said in the beginning, it's a mindset thing. The skill set is just 20%. You work on your mindset. You learn about team building. You can get this book that we are both talking about. As you can see, the two of us read. Learn how to build a team. Learn how to deal with people's temperaments. Because without the performance and the activities from all those people, you don't earn. You can't do it alone. So team building is key. And our long-range compensation plan is also a very smart one. If you don't help your team members, you are going nowhere. If you don't help your team members to become Diamond 2, you can never become Diamond 3. If you don't help your team members to become Diamond 4, you can never become Diamond 5. So anyone who wants to succeed in this business has to have the heart and learn how to build a team, support a team from the front. There are some people who introduce others to this business and leave them for their upline. They introduce the people to their business and they go to sleep, and they expect their upline to be feeding their babies. But you have to take it upon yourself. That's a mistake a lot of people do. The way you nurture your team is directly proportional to the returns that you will get. It is your responsibility. So you build a team, get people, help them understand the business, help them understand the products, because without it, you are going nowhere. So it is key in this our business. Team building is like the lifeline to success in our long range business.
Wow, thank you so much, man. Thank you so much. It's very, very, very key, really. Obviously, you've been someone with huge exposure and experiences. Having worked, for that long in the corporate world, corporate sector. Now,
Yeah.
how has the transition? The transition
Yeah.
been like to you from that into becoming a full-time network marketing professional, because you're a professional now.
Yeah.
So how's that transition been? You haven't worked for that long in the corporate sector and the corporate
Yeah.
world, and we have success stories of so many of our leaders, or so many leaders in the industry as well, that they have engaged in that kind of transition. They could see the huge potentials in network marketing profession. And take for instance as the Vivian McComb.
Vivian Mokome, yeah.
Wow, the story of that lady
Yeah.
always is always touched me, because
mind-boggling.
someone from that high corporate
Yes.
world, and settling down for network marketing. We've had our stories anyway, but in your own case, the transition, how has it been? How has it been for you?
The transition, it's been interesting and very enjoyable. It's been very enjoyable. From the background I come from, it made me take my time to really understand the long-range compensation plan. Because I'm coming from a structured background, just like SD Vivian Mokome, very structured. So when you sit down and you look at the long-range compensation plan, you realize that this is a good deal. There are a lot of people who are doing the long-range business, and they are doing it like blindly. They are just doing it. They don't really sit down, look at the compensation plan, and look at what they are doing and align it. So it made it easier for me to actually understand the compensation plan and know how to, in quotes, break the codes. I know what to do to qualify for this. I know what to do to qualify for that. Then, because of the background we are coming from, sometimes it makes you impatient when dealing with certain people, because you want things done a certain way. But some people also are used to doing it like the market.
The market formula.
The market formula. But you are used to, proper communication, proper this, proper that. Even as a stockist, when people are sending me their orders, I'm always fighting with them. Somebody will send you a text message, 6 toothpaste, then the next text message, 5 salt cream, then the next text message. Then I wait. Then after some time, I'm like, which code are you using to process it? The code, trust me, some can take 2 days for the code to come. So I'm always fighting with them. But from where I'm coming from, if you want to place an order with a stockist, put it together, add your code, send it, and send the money. Clean transaction. So but it has also made me be patient with people and be patient with myself. So the transition in general has been a very interesting one. I love the business. I love the people I work with. I'm not in an office with my the air-conditioned office doing accounting work, going for board meetings and all that. No. This is freestyle and very enjoyable. I'm meeting people. I have appointments. I'm talking about products. I'm helping people to also build their team. I won't exchange this for anything. I won't exchange this for anything. Given the opportunity again, I will select network marketing.
Wow.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much for that. Thank you so much for that. Because we see some other people, in the corporate sector that they feel, oh, they are too sophisticated for this kind of business opportunity. Just like SD Vivian Mukome,
Yeah.
said that how can I be? I'm okay. I'm fine financially.
Yeah.
But by the time she realized what the huge potential,
Yeah.
the huge potentials of network marketing, oh my God,
Yeah.
she really bowed.
Oh yes.
But look
Yes.
at the achievements today. Look at the achievements today. So thank you so much. How vital is this platform now? Where we have the opportunity to be on this platform, Long Reach Bioscience. So how vital is it by which people can leverage on in order to have time and financial freedom? Because I think that's one of the whys.
Yeah.
To have our time freedom, time to be able to do things on our own, the freedom of time, and then financial freedom, whereby we're capable enough to be able to live life comfortably. We can be able to touch many lives, can be able to support people and transform the lives of people around. So this is the power of leverage. So how vital is this platform by which people can really, really leverage on, so that they can have that understanding that, look, this indeed is an opportunity, a platform whereby things can turn around for them if they are ready to plug into it. So and as well as transforming their lives. So
okay. So I believe that, and what I always tell my colleagues who are still in like the corporate world is it's all about financial freedom. And financial freedom is not just the money you have. Financial freedom, as I see it, is about having the freedom to do anything you want. You should have the time to spend with your family. And even when it comes to money, you should have money for the basic and essential things in life, even after pension. So we should look beyond our salary. And you rightly mentioned Vivian Mukome. She said she was shocked when she started earning her yearly bonus that she gets from the bank.
Absolutely.
In a week. In
Yes.
Long Reach. The bonus she's paid a year at the bank, she was earning it in a week in Long Reach. Then she realized that, wow, she was wasting her time. She could earn more. And today, about 4 years after she joined Long Reach, she just bought a brand new Maserati as part of her collection. So that is what I tell people. Leverage is about enjoying 1% of the effort of thousands and millions of people than 100% of your own effort. People are prepared to stay in one employment for 40 years, be on salary, retire on pension. But they haven't opened their mind to the fact that even after pension, you can spend 5 years right now to build a certain pipeline so that when you are at the pension part of your life, you can still be earning more than you were earning when you were in active service. And that is all about leverage. And Longbridge gives us the opportunity to maximize on leverage. You use your social network and then expand to even people you don't know. Now, people we don't know, we connect to them every day on Facebook. They want to know about the business and all that. We are building a pipeline. In the next 5-6 years, I'm sure our returns will blow our mind. So that is the power of leverage that a lot of people don't look at. And that is what we've been preaching. It's very important. When you take the telcos, the telecommunication companies, it's leverage. Take MTN. They look at numbers. It's a business of numbers. They take small from millions of people and they are rich. So that is how we should all think. Leverage on little things and it becomes very huge. So leverage is key. It's very important.
Absolutely. It is. And until, people begin to understand that this concept, until they begin to understand this process, this concept, people will keep just struggling on their own, while you have an opportunity that gives you the ability to network with other people, and it's kind of a global business, a global network. So you have people working together with you, business-minded people, serious-minded people, and before you know it, the result will be unimaginable, astonishing.
Yes.
Wow.
Yes.
Thank you so much, Ma. Thank you so much. Now, we'll be rounding up shortly because I wouldn't want to take much of your time, and I know you're such a busy woman. So. We've been talking, but some people would like to know, okay, what has been your achievement so far? Yeah, so
in Longbridge.
Oh yes, sir.
All right. The achievements have been many, in fact, and I thank God for all of them, the small and the big, because it's made the journey whole. So when I joined in 2019, I got the opportunity to join the team to go to China. And it was at China that my whole mindset was scattered.
Was reset.
It was reset. I saw the company.
Wow.
It was
Is this
huge.
real?
And it's real. Then I saw other leaders. I saw SD Sandrine from Cameroon. I saw Jane Taba. I saw Vivian Mukome. All of them were like, I didn't speak to them, but I was being told, this person is this. I'm like, wow. And the few people I spoke to, I realized that, Charlie, this business, I shouldn't take it lightly at all. Coming back from China, 2019, so the year ended in December 2019, I was charged up for 2020 because Ghana gave out almost 100 cars that year. I said, wow, 2020, I must also get this car. 2020 comes and COVID. COVID hit. Everybody's business went down. I'm like, hey, God, you can't disappoint me. Oh. This thing, I have to take it. Then, in line with the training and the mindset and all that, I chanced upon SD Dr. Charles Tambo's Disrupt class 2.0. So I attended, I paid, and I attended 1 month in May. After that Disrupt class, things changed for me. And within 3 months, I qualified for the car. I qualified for the car here in Ghana. I'm like, okay. And at the time, the car I qualified for, the fund was $10,000. So I said, okay, since I just qualified early, why don't I double up so that by the time the promo ends, I can get a higher amount? And true, by the time the promo ended, I qualified for $15,000, which made it real. I took a picture of the check, just like you did for yours. I have all that to show to people that it is real. Then 2021, the first trip, the second trip promo for Ghana this year. The first one was Morocco. I didn't qualify. Then Dubai. I doubled up again. I worked so hard. I worked with my team. Then I qualified for two slots for Dubai. Yes, and I went with my husband, all expense paid. And this proves to people that the system works. It works. If you put your mind to it, every day you show up. A time will come, you don't need to talk plenty. People call you.
Absolutely.
Just yesterday, I got a call from a friend from the UK, and she's like, I have these people in Ghana. She wasn't interested in the business, but she had these people who are interested in the business. So I should talk to them and sign them up. Wow. That is how you attract people, because of your consistency. So I always tell people, when you are consistent and you are showing up, you attract business. So these are my few achievements in Long Reach so far, apart from other promos that are run. Some smaller promos are run here in Ghana. Sometimes they'll say, do this PV, get a fridge, do this PV, get a microwave, get a washing machine. Last year, I took almost all of that. So we are still moving. And this 2021, I pray that God helps me get my second car. And it will happen.
Amen, amen. Obviously, everything is possible once you know, we're up to the task. We're doing the activities necessary. At least, you know, the company gives an opportunity, at least, that you can qualify for a car on a yearly basis.
Yes, a yearly basis. Free car.
Just free like that.
Not alone.
PV's paid it all. And goodness, if you have maybe multiple accounts, maybe 2-3 accounts, then that means you're having 3 cars in 1 year.
A machine gun effect.
So it's such a huge opportunity, that a business opportunity that people need to take advantage of. And do more for themselves. You see,
that's true.
Achieve so much for themselves. So we'll be running up shortly, ma'am. And I think finally, how important, because this is another key question, that people, they really need to understand how important this is, because we're living in an age, or in an era, whereby one source of income is no longer, is suicidal now.
Yeah, it is.
It doesn't change anything anymore. So how important is it to have other streams, or multiple streams of income in our current economic climate?
It is not just important, it is critical.
Wow.
Even to your well-being as a human being, not to depend on one source of income. And I am well positioned to speak with authority on this, because I'm somebody who has lost her job more than once.
Wow. Not
twice. Job loss, you don't wish it on your enemy. Any company can go down. Any company can go down. In Ghana, we've seen banks, big banks, that within 3 days, gone. Companies, gone. Because as an employee of the company, you really don't know what is happening at the top level. All you know is that your salary has delayed, or this month is it, but anything could happen. And not just your employment that you do from 8 to 5, it could even be health. You cannot, it's suicidal to depend on one stream of income, even for the kind of life that you wish you could live. One stream of income cannot sustain you. It can't give you the freedom. And you shouldn't think of just yourself. If you are a human being and other people don't look up to you for sustenance, then you are selfish. You should be able to have an impact in other people's lives. You cannot just think of yourself. So sometimes you may not even need the money, but you need that income to be able to affect other people's lives, because God has given you that potential, because there's someone you need to help. So you need extra stream of income. And the world has changed, that as we are growing old, we cannot depend on our children. Their lives are totally different, and their expectations are totally different. So you would want, even as a parent, when your children are going to get married or leaving the house, you want to be able to support them, set them up. There's nothing wrong to buy a house for your son to start his life. But with one stream of income, you can't. So it is critical for your own well-being. Money problems can give you high blood pressure. A lot of people die right after 60 years because of the financial burden. They realize it when they go on pension. They realize, wow. Because, Pastor, you can live more than 30 years after you go on pension. People die at 90, 95.
Absolutely.
But they go on pension at 60. Ghana is 60 years. So those 30 years, how are you going to live?
A life of misery, innit?
You know, health, your bills, everything. So now is the time. It's never too late. Even if you have 1 year to go on pension, connect with us. Let's plan your life for you, so that when you go on pension, you can have meaningful income that will sustain you. So other sources of income is just critical. And long range does not just pay you for you to just spend it, but it fuels your other dreams.
Absolutely.
Maybe you have some dream. Whilst you are working, you want to start this business, but you don't have the capital. Oh, long range can give you that capital. If long range gives you a car, they give you the car fund. It's money. You don't need to buy a car. You can start a business of your own. Imagine every year you are getting car bonus of $20,000 from long range. What dream can that not fuel? Even if you put it in treasury bill or fixed deposit, $20,000 each year, pension will be bliss.
That's even aside all the
commissions,
your
and the
weekly.
travel.
No. It's so huge. It's so huge.
Pension will be blessed.
Honestly, man. Thank you so much for those contributions. Final word. You see, I saw a post today. I think it was on your wall about Finance Minister of Ghana, Ken Ofori-Attah, who was addressing fresh graduates. Saying, look, you better start your own business, because government payroll is full. So to everyone out there, you just need to plug yourself now into something that is worthwhile, that will advance your life and will give you that liberty that you really need when it comes to time freedom and financial freedom. So finally, what are you grateful for?
I'm grateful for life. I'm grateful that I'm still alive. That's number one. I personally don't have any reason why I'm alive. It's just God's grace. Because just this year, a lot of people have died. I'm grateful for that God has been merciful. Despite my some wayness, I'm still alive and I still enjoy his renewed mercies every morning. I'm grateful for that. I'm grateful for the fact that I'm in Longreach. I'm grateful for the fact that I have an opportunity to help change people's present and their future lives. Not just my life. Because as I'm helping other people, God sorts me out. So I'm grateful that I'm out there trying to help people, although a lot don't understand and don't appreciate it. I'm grateful for that. I'm grateful for everything that my whole being and everything that I'm able to do, even what I'm unable to do, I'm grateful for it. That's all I can say.
Wow. The Bible says that we should give thanks in all things. So we, this opportunity is such a one that when you look back where you started, where you are now, and where you can see that you're going.
Yeah.
Is such a wonderful experience. So, Madam Sylvia, we've been engaging with Madam Sylvia Lawson for almost an hour now, and I really want to appreciate you. Thank you so much for honoring this invitation. You have spoken and you have actually made us to understand how beneficial is this is network marketing profession, and actually the business itself, how it can actually transform people's lives, and you make a difference to the lives of other people. So
and Pastor, I want to thank you as well. Before you close, thanking you for this opportunity, and I also want to say that we appreciate your good work. Even putting this program together is awesome.
wow.
Bring the stories out there, the stories behind the smiles, to educate people to know that it is not a joke. Before the smiles, there's hard work.
Absolutely.
Before the smiles, the same things that they are feeling and going through, these successful people still feel it.
Absolutely.
So we want to thank you so much for this opportunity, and we are going to follow you to the end of the series.
Wow. Thank you so much, man. So, Madam, I really appreciate you, man. So I've got to let you go now. Thank you so much. It's a great honor to have you around. God bless you. Thank you so much, man. All right. So I wish you all the best.
Bye.
And that your second car.
Hey, it's coming live.
All right. Thank you so much, man. God bless you.
You
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.